Today is the day we are finally moving to Germany. We are so excited. It has been a pretty good travel day so far, but we have way more luggage than we have ever traveled with because we're moving. We have to take more things. But we've already done our flight from Oklahoma City to Houston, and now we are just going to hang out here until we go to Frankfurt.
So one thing that we were also super excited about the flight today, and wondering why we can check so many bags and pay for it, is because we only paid $5.60 per ticket on these flights today.
We did.
And we have a guide, a video that I did that kind of shows you how we do that and how we are able to use credit cards to get super, super cheap flights. And so if you haven't checked that out, I will link it in this video so that you can watch that and maybe hopefully find some sweet flight deals like we've done. But also the last 2 months we have spent in Oklahoma not traveling as we've prepared to move. And so we haven't been to a airport lounge in like 2 months. And so we are super, super excited. We actually chose a flight specifically with like a 3-hour layover here in Houston, basically just so we can do a really awesome lounge.
Yes, we love lounges now.
So let's go find a lounge real quick and hang out for a little while until our flight. So in this particular airport, the Priority Pass lounges looked okay. And there was a lot more like restaurant partnerships rather than actual lounges here in other terminals. But in Terminal D, close to our Terminal E that we're going to, there is a Centurion Lounge with American Express, and these have always been super, super nice. So we're gonna go check this out because we've never been to this one, and we're really excited that because it's not very often that we actually get to go to a Centurion Lounge. Yeah, what do you think of the lounge?
That lounge was really nice. The food was very, very good. There wasn't a huge selection, but everything they had was awesome.
Yeah, so we're leaving the lounge now and we're heading to our flight to Frankfurt. They already started boarding, but we're gonna go ahead and head there. We kind of stayed in the lounge a little bit longer than we could. Super, super crowded though, tons and tons of people. People were having a really hard time finding a place to sit. Luckily we were there early enough that we could find some place to sit. So it wasn't super big, but it was very comfortable. So anyways, now time to our terminal for our Frankfurt flight. So we made it onto the plane now, and I'm super bummed that last flight, if you didn't see in our last video, I explained how I accidentally destroyed one of our hard drives and I lost like the last month's worth of footage. But our last flight that we took back home, we were randomly selected in Poland for extra screening for going back to the US. But for doing that, they gave us a upgrade to a premium economy class, and it was the most incredible experience. It felt like business class to us, and it was super, super nice going back home with tons of leg room and tons of space and like all extra nice amenities and extra good food. But this flight, we have gone economy, middle row seats, and I have an aisle seat, Aubrey has a middle seat. Just so comfortable, we don't have people crawling over us and everything. So it should be fairly comfortable and not too bad. It's going to be about 9.5 hours, but the real key is, like we had said, we only paid $5.60 for our tickets. So it was a steal of a deal. But only a few hours, and we will be in our new home in our new country, Germany.
When you're in your seats, always keep your seatbelts fastened about you in case you do encounter any unexpected clear turbulence. Try to keep it as smooth as possible for you throughout the duration of the flight. And of course, we always try to get there on schedule, barring any air traffic control delays.
So we made it to Germany. It's kind of a jump from the airplane to all of a sudden here we are, but to to explain. We had so many bags that we were wrangling whenever we arrived at the airport.
Because we did not ship anything. We brought it all with us on the plane.
Yeah, it was just a rush to try to get through customs, get our luggage, and then Aubrey's boss sent a shuttle to pick us up at the airport, and we had to get all of our bags and find them, and then they were like in a lane where they couldn't stop very long, so we had to throw our bags in, and then we drove here, and we were just completely jet lagged. So we ended up kind of crashing yesterday, actually. So this is the following day, and our first day here in the Ramstein area. So we're really excited to be here, though, and finally start this kind of adventure.
And our first step while we're here is we have to find a place to live, because the rules here are that you have to register a residence before you can get your work visa. So
it's kind of backwards and weird that they would want you to live here and find a place before they approve you to work.
Yeah, but that's how it goes here. So we are going to be hitting the ground running with visiting places all around the area. So right now we're just staying in Airbnb, kind of near a little village near Ramstein. So we're just going to be exploring and trying to find a place to live the next week or so, and hopefully we'll find something soon.
But so now that we're actually here, the real legwork begins. Whenever we were back home, we weren't actually able to start a whole lot of the process besides just booking plane tickets and Airbnb and, of course, finding a job to come here and packing. And so now that we're actually here, like we said, the first step is finding a place to live that we can register with the government, and then we'll go from there to getting the blue card and work permit, residence permits, phone plans, bank accounts, everything that we have to get done to finally actually settle in and accomplish our dream of living in Germany in another country. So it's about to all really get started, and that's kind of where we'll start our next videos. I think it's kind of showing off where we are. We're really excited about doing that because it looks really neat. It's a lot more German feeling than we expected. We thought with the military base that'd be a lot more Americanized, but it doesn't really feel that way. So we'll be showing where we're living, and then also as we're going through the process and we figure out more of the details, we'll lay that all out and show that process of becoming an expat here. So we're super excited. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and thank you for following along our new journey of living in a new country, and we're excited to start traveling again soon, but first we got to get settled in here. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you can keep up with our next wave of adventure. We'd love to have you travel with us.
Bye.